Good evening. Welcome in, everybody. It is baseball night in America, at least for our channel, I guess is the best way to say it. Glad you're here today. Red Sox, Guardians, coming to you today from the park in Cleveland. I'm excited. Let's do it. Hello, Jeannie. Welcome in. Debbie, welcome in. Douglas, welcome in. Oh, come on. Give me what I need. I say that a lot lately. There we go. Got it open. All moderators should be checking into the mod chat, as is our expectation. Daniel Barry, hello. Marky Do, hello. Welcome in. Guardians heading out onto the diamond. Lineup for the Red Sox will be Duran, Devers, Bregman, Story, Abreu, Cambrell, Cassis, Sable, and Rafaela. Guardians are going to go with Quan, Jones, Ramirez, Manzano, Santana, Arias, Sheneman, Martinez, and Hedges. No sign of Christmas today. On the hill, we got a left-hander for the Guardians today. I lost one of my monitors for today. It's shorted out. Defense is going to be Sheneman, Martinez, Noel around the outfield. How did I miss Noel? Noel is in there. Ramirez, Rocio around the infield. Normal defense. Arias, Santana. Tanner Houck will be the left-handed pitcher. Beautiful park in Cleveland. Heath, welcome in. How you doing? Field looks gorgeous. Wish I was out there. 49 degrees. Never mind. Never mind. I'm good right here. Completely good right here. I just fantastic. Never realized how good I was doing. Left-hander coming up to lead it off. Boston minus 125 and over under a 7.5. Doug, you might have the first lineup, the first game. Because we have a different pitcher on the hill. Duran, Devers, and Bregman is first three. Did I get my ice? Nope, sure didn't. Sure did not. We got Nikhazy on the mound. Nikhazy on the mound. Left-handed pitcher. First team All-American, a finalist for the Golden Spikes Award that goes to the #1 player in the college game. Taking him in the second round. And it will be Bueller on the mound for them, yes. He's going to try to break this losing streak for him. Thank you, Doug. Left-hander picks and deals. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're going to try to have a great stream here tonight. Hopefully YouTube will share us out, help us out. Lefty on lefty. Fouls it off. Hopefully all my Clevelandarian and Bostonian fans come in tonight. That's what I'm hoping. Hello, Spaceship Ears. Welcome in. Reminding all the mods to make sure they check into the mod chat. That's what we do. Good to see you, John. Hope you're doing well. Wisconsin Badger Clubhouse. Hello, welcome in. Plymouth Rock. What's up, Plymouth Rock? Strike 3 goes to down. That's the one soundbite I don't have that I need to go get. The one, can you smell what the rock is cooking? That's what I need to get for when Plymouth Rock comes in. I'll have to go find the soundbite. Curtis family, Chris, hello. Everything went great with Preston today. We went to the college. He had a great visitation with the coaching staff for next year and basically got his commitment together. So he knows where he'll be playing ball next year. Kevin Hawthorne, welcome in. One out here with Devers up there. Ground ball foul. Thank you for asking.
Unfortunately, that is something this team has really struggled with this season. Rafi Devers has seen more fastballs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he's whipped at about 40% rate. It's got to be an adjustment he makes.
There you go, Plymouth Rock. Jack down the left field line, but foul. It's a souvenir for somebody. Yeah, I'm exceptionally proud of Preston. I think more of that'll kick in as it gets closer and senior day for baseball and all that stuff. I think more of that'll kick in for me. 1-2. Ball upstairs. Bregman in the hole. Sometimes you got to get in the hole.
We'll find out soon enough if that means anything for Red Sox. Let's take a look at Doug McKay's pitching arsenal presented by WB Mason. That's from his time in Triple A.
Vicky Gillespie, hello. Welcome in.
Lots of slider action, which we've already seen. That 4-seam fastball. The reports are low to mid 90s, but so far we've seen 89 to about 91. Which is always a good thing with a team that doesn't handle velocity great.
3-2 pitch coming in. 3-2. Ball upstairs, takes a walk.
So for the 4th time in a doubleheader, he's on.
Some of the crowd is booing here.
23 walks to lead the American League. And now comes Bregman, 324. Good game 1. He was 2 for 5.
Lost my lunch.
Locked in the 6-game hit streak, 10 for 23 over that span, but it's been loud. You see it there. 5 doubles, 3 homers, 9.
Alex Bregman up here. 1 out in the inning, 1 on.
Cracks that one foul.
Cracks that foul.
The few in this lineup who handles velocity well. We got a good look at that in game 1. Pete Smith throwing very hard. And him taking that 95 to the right center. Got a hard hit ball, but just about got down. I would have tied this thing up. Devers on at first.
Ball outside.
And Story would bat next to give him the opportunity. And Casey with a 2-1.
Ball down low, 3-1.
Good count here for Bregman. And Casey seems like one of those guys, as a right-handed batter, you just can't be over-aggressive. He wants to pick you apart if you come up there over-aggressive with the change-up, changing speeds, that slider down in. Well, he's walked another man.
He walked another one. 2 walks in a row. That's not good. That is not good.
When your 4-seamer is 90 miles an hour and you're a lefty, you're going to live with that change-up early in counts. You want to pitch to the edges. Just got to make him come to you because he's not going to overpower you. Well, as was the case in game 1, the Red Sox have an early opportunity here right off the bat. Trevor Story had a rough game 1. He was 0 for 5. He lines it.
Line drive, base hit. That's going to get a run in. 1-0 Boston.
Trevor Story smacked that one to snap it 0 for 17, and the Red Sox are in the lead 1-0. That's big. Big for Trevor Story, big for this team to get a run on the board early. Trevor Story, to your point, breaking that 0 for 17, you need to get that feeling back, and that's a good swing right there. Back to that line drive mentality.
I'm playing around with the view here.
So far this season when he's going right. Good sound on that. That's a pull. So the Red Sox make the lefty pay for the walks. Is Rob Refsnyder.
Refsnyder up there, first and third, one away. Mr. Thibodeau, hello, welcome in. Refsnyder, the right fielder tonight.
Left-handed pitchers for him to get in the lineup. And scooting back in, Story. Actually, his numbers are good against righties this year when he's gotten the opportunity. Hit 333 against righties, 300 against lefties. His one homer of the year was against right-handed pitching. Just a good player. Trevor Story with 6 stolen bases, gets his lead at first. Bregman off third. Foul at home plate. Taking a look at tonight's storylines presented by FanDuel, Rob Refsnyder to get a hit or record an RBI. You can do both right here. Last game of the series tomorrow afternoon at 1:40. Bayo against Allen. Red Sox will have Monday off. They'll be in Toronto for 3 games there.
1-1 pitch coming from a lefty. Popped him up. Playable. The catcher's calling for it. First baseman going to call him off. 2 outs.
Romy Gonzalez, who's at first tonight, will try and grab another run here for the Red Sox. They're on top 1-0. Romy's been really good too with all the opportunities he's been given this season. Same thing like with Refsnyder. Not a ton of lefties, so not a ton of starts. He got to get some games against righties, and he's hit 300 against righties as well. These are two guys. They're great in their roles on the bench, but that's an art to be able to pinch hit, come off the bench, and only play a couple days a week. But they've been so good in every. And Romy's 333.
Pitch comes in. That's a strike right there. Good to see a lot of friends in here with us already. We appreciate you being here.
Romy's 4 for 9.
Swing and a miss. That's a strike.
Bregman off third. Story off first. And he went chasing there up and out of the strike zone.
Why is that?
I have 10 years of experience.
This job requires a college degree. Any degree. Any degree. Just
Indeed matches you with jobs that actually match your experience. And what was your name?
Sorry, I'm trying to play with this and figure out why I'm getting
touches of black.
So much on the screen that I am.
Without having to say much. They stand for elegance, refinement, and prestige. Even a little can go a long way. And though they're darker than the darkest night, they make you see everything in a new light. Get 1.9% APR for up to 60 months on the purchase of select new 2025 Sportage and 2025 Sorrento models.
Brooks and Dunn. Together for one night. Friday, May 30th. With Nate Smith and Ray Leonard.
Now I'm not getting the rosters.
And Brooks and Dunn live at Fenway.
And Doug.
You'll be back. Emus can help people customize and save hundreds on car insurance with Liberty Mutual. You're just a one.
Whiteless bird.
a dreamer.
You're just a flightless bird. And Doug. Bird did. That bird really did it.
Check out the Guardians lineup here for game number 2. Quan will lead it off as the DH. Ramirez out of the
Quan's your DH today.
Different looking lineup with Noel, the right fielder. Big Christmas.
All right, that looks a little bit better. I'll take it. Here we go. Here we go. Bottom of 1. Walker Buehler in there. If you're brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe tonight. Trying to drive the number a little bit tonight. Bottom of the first, 0-2 count to the left-hand hitting Quan. Ground ball hard over to first baseman. He'll make the play. That's an out. That was nice and hard. Sometimes you like it. Doesn't work out that way. Hits it. You can stroke it and stroke it and stroke it. And you keep getting out, and then you hit a flare, and you get a base hit, and you're shaking your head. Corby Sinclair, hello. Welcome in. Thank you to all moderators for checking into the mod chat. I greatly appreciate supporting the teamwork aspiration we are trying to do. I'm actually over there checking in to see who's checking in and who's not. Flip to the pitcher cover, and that's an out. 2 up, 2 down. Tiki Man Tim in the house with us. I'll be hanging out with Tim not that long down the road.
You have to commit early as a first baseman and then make that crossbody on the run flip to the pitcher covering first base. This was a perfect angle of it right here. You can see as he leads Buehler keeping that right foot on the back for the. You know, it's roundly considered on the Red Sox that Trevor Story is the best athlete on the
curveball in there. 2 outs in the inning. One of the best hitters on the team, Ramirez, up there.
Play them above average. That is a weapon for Boston. You see Ramirez.
Strike right there, 0-2. Anybody brand new for the first time ever finding our channel? Say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. 0-2 coming. Ground ball slapped over to third. Got it over to first by a step. That'll end the inning.
This MLB season, bet live with FanDuel to make the game come alive. Any homer can feel like a walk-off. Every base paths to victory. And any strikeout can pay out.
Do. Bottom of 1. All right, let me start hitting them up here.
Hello everyone, it's Chris with Park Hopper Choppers. If you're headed down to Central Florida and you need a mobility scooter, give us a call, 407-989-9618. We can bring it right to your resort, right to the park, or right to your Airbnb, no problem. We were voted best mobility scooter rental in Central Florida by my mom. Give us a call.
Sit back.
By his mom. Gotta love it when your mom steps in.
Yeah, it's a vibe. It's Tovala. Get started at tovala.com.
Everything comes out amazing.
It literally tastes like it just.
I'll figure out what I'm doing to eat a little bit later. Maybe I'll try to, maybe I'll just Uber me some 7-Eleven pizza and a drink. Might just do that.
Cooking as simple as scanning a QR code.
Might just do that.
Explore a wide array of meals, artfully crafted by talented chefs. It's like, well, magic.
We're missing some of our favorite people that should be all on this game, but they've got family to do, and that's more important. Monorail Molly's with family. I believe Tina's with family. They're both fans of these two teams. Haven't seen Ryan Rowe yet. Maybe he'll be in a little bit later.
What about multiple pets?
Murph could be somebody that comes in, right? Murph loves the Sox.
Give your entire fur family a
I'm going to move for some of that greasy pizza.
Visit Dutch.com today.
Back in the great city of Cleveland, the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Not far from the ballpark here, 1-0.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I know where it's at up there.
4 or 5 times. Yeah, it's awesome. Right there by the football stadium. Yeah, it's a great trip. You spend the whole day there.
All right, here we go. Left-hander's ready. First pitch down low for a ball.
284. Batting stats presented by your local Honda dealers.
Tina maybe.
Sock to right center field. Noel, the long run.
Noel can't get it. It's up against the wall. Stand-up double for the rookie. That kid's just hitting it.
Great swing on that one for a 2-base hit.
Man, that kid is smooth. He is really, really good.
Sneaking in some hits here and there, but he's at his best when he is driving the ball to right center. That's what his approach is built for. You've seen some teams.
Kids will be kids. You're right. Hit that subscribe if you're new today. We're trying to get to 350, let's say. Let's go strong after it today. Try to get to 350.
Baez doing the catching here for game 2.
Ball inside to Narvaez. 1-0.
Pitch him in. Going to throw the changeup over the plate, trying to get him to pull it because Narvaez is up there trying to hit this ball to the right side to move Campbell over here.
Left-hander looks in. Here's the pitch. Check swing. 2-0.
It's one of the few times Carlos has appealed to the umpire. The umpire has agreed with him. Yet normally he'll point, hey, check him. And the umpire's like, no, you're actually, yeah, you win it. I always wonder if umpires get offended. When, you know,
William, hello.
Well, you don't know.
I'm not very good with A1 pizza and subs on Maiden Choice. No, William, I don't know much about it. Don't know much about it. Haven't had their food. Ground ball foul. Welcome in, William. Debbie's cooking vegetables. She's trying to stay fit. She's planning on getting out there, getting going. Staying healthy is a good thing. Very good thing.
Joe West was always tough when I was young. 2-1.
Ground ball ripped over to third. Ramirez has got it over to first. That's an out. Couldn't move the runner up. He'll stay right there. Definitely got to get something good to eat, though.
And really give yourself up, saying, I'm just going to fight this ball off to the right side and try to move this runner over.
We had a little Burger King this afternoon, and the fries were horrible. Horrible. Burger was okay. Fries were horrible. Had to get something in my system. Same with Preston before we went over to the college. Just needed something, so we grabbed that. No balls, 1 strike, runner on second. Left-hander looks in. Back to the runner. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, right field, going to drive it back. Noel's out there. He'll make the catch. And that throw comes in quick, and he's going to hold the runner. Comes all the way into third. Vicky had a Frosty. Nice for you. Anybody in here brand new for the first time ever? I know we got a lot of Ninja friends in here watching the show tonight. Ninja.
You see, he should have already been back at second base. Right there. No chance to move up. With his speed, he should be able to score on a single anyways, so I can kind of see both sides of that. Now here's Duran.
All right, here comes Duran, the leadoff hitter, back up for the second time. Strike right there. Hibachi, that's pretty good, Jenny. I would go for hibachi. Jaron Duran, 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Ryan Rowe, hello. No, Molly is not in house today. Hello, Ryan Rowe. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Michael Johnson, my good friend. How are you? Good to see you. Hit a like, hit a sub. Helps the channel through and through. Left-hander Nikhazy looks in. Ball outside. Well, maybe she'll come in a little bit. You never know. I know she had family stuff today, so she's there and where she needs to be, but you can ask her when she comes in. I thought they had a decent draft, even if they did get Sanders.
Devers on deck. Devers took a walk in the first inning. And the young lefty also walked Alex Bregman.
They got Sanders at a late part of the draft, so that's a good spot if you're going to get him. Ground ball hit hard. Base hit up the middle. That's going to get another run in. 2-0 Boston.
Can't believe it. And Durant with his 12th RBI.
It's been seeing some hits with 2 outs and with runners in scoring position because we just haven't seen a lot of it here lately. This offense.
No, you can't go wrong in the 5th round with that. I mean, you're not paying him a lot of money at the time, you know. If he ends up being something good, then you look like you're a genius, you know. Devers up there now with 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1. From what I've seen of the Ravens draft, I was pretty happy with it. The last pick, alignment, it looks like they took out of LSU in round 7.
It is so puzzling.
Dun, dun, dun.
And from time to time, when Raffy has really struggled against fastballs, it's been shocking. Then he comes out of it for a long stretch and squares those up.
Yeah, you do have a crazy quarterback room. Ball upstairs, 1-1. I'll agree with you there. I will agree with you there. Yeah, the safety we got is really good. Ball inside, gets away from the catcher. Runner advanced to second.
Red Sox with an opportunity to grab another run and go up 3-0. He's always entertaining, right? You would have thought that squared him up between the numbers the way he was crumbled down to a knee.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hey, baby, be my girl. Got music on the mind. Fly ball, left center field, back of the horse at the track. Bang, off the wall. That's going to be another run in. 3-0 Red Sox as Devers pulls in his second with a double. Preston's team won 37-5.
This is the 4-seam fastball. It's a fastball over the plate, middle in.
That pitch was middle, and it got driven.
Boston used the monster to get himself locked in a lot of times, but here with another big wall in left, using it to his advantage, driving that to left center. Good adjustment.
No, it was not a football game, but one might think.
The wild pitch got him down to second. And the Red Sox have a 3-0 lead for the second consecutive game here.
Second game in a row with a 3-0 lead.
It wasn't the game 1. We'll find out. But Bregman's trying to make it 4-0.
3 for 7 requires his score position. Couple 2-out RBIs.
Alex Bregman now ready to go. 3-0.
2 hits in game 1. So it's a very good cut.
Strike right there. 0-1. Looking to put up a crooked number here. Ball outside, 1-1.
Good hitting, 324, 5 home runs. Leads the ball club with 21 runs batted in. President has been everything and more that I expected. Right? We talked about a little bit in game one, but you know, we knew how good he was, but seeing him every day, my goodness.
Ground ball low, 3-1.
Appreciation. When you hear some of the things he's done off the field, you know, in the clubhouse, and how he challenges the coaching staff, he just wants to win. Period. It's great. That rubs off on the young player here, rubs off on the veteran player, rubs off on the coaching staff. Everyone, he makes it.
3 balls, 1 strike. Top of the second. 2 outs in the inning.
He's going to take another walk.
He's going to take another high walk.
Red Sox have accepted 3. Doing a good job allowing this young left-hander making his major league debut tonight to get himself in some trouble.
All right, here comes Trevor Story.
Red Sox Nation, the nomination period is now open for this year's Impact Award presented by the Manning Family Foundation. Learn more at redsox.com/impact. Trevor Story, base hit and an RBI first time up.
Ball upstairs, 1-0. Got to throw strikes and got to hit the spots here.
At 50 already. This is not going to be a long night for his big league debut. 2-1, 2 out.
Ball upstairs.
That's the thing with young pitchers, they get to the big leagues early on, they give up some hard contact, they give up some runs, they start nipping, right? Because they get scared of getting hit around and giving up a big number, then you start running into balks.
Ground ball ripped foul.
2 balls, 1 strike. Casey was a political science major at Ole Miss. In high school, he was a national debater.
Story. Umpire reminds him, be focused. 2-1. Upstairs, 3-1.
Red Sox aren't doing it. Yeah, they made the adjustment. First time through the lineup, we did see some swings from the Red Sox chasing way above the zone, but they're starting to make that adjustment lay off.
Miss Thibodeau. Check swing, that's a strike. Gloria, thank you to you and your husband. Very grateful for the nice box you shipped to us. The kids were all over it the minute we opened it. Thank you very, very much. Thank you to you and Jason. Full count, 2 out. We got a fat hippopotamus here. Let's go. Ball inside, takes a walk.
So the bases are loaded. All filled up for Ref Snyder.
Ref Snyder coming up. Ref Snyder.
Good time to get back to lefty killer status. Bob 0 for 1. He's popped out foul first. No place to put it.
Ball down low.
Since the start of 2021, he's number 4 in the majors in on-base percentage against lefties. Over 400.
Ball upstairs. He's having trouble finding it.
There's no one up in the Cleveland bullpen. This is up to Nick Hazen to get through this. Red Sox with a man in every base.
Ball upstairs, 2-0.
You gotta believe if he walks Ref Snyder, there will be activity in that bullpen.
Devers at third, Bregman at second, Story at first. And the 3-0.
Strike right there at the top of the zone. Hello, Quilek. Welcome in.
Normally you have to earn the borderline pitches, right? You got to have some command, spot up, a little bit of help. But another hitter's count here for Refsnyder. Base is jammed and the 3-1.
Check swing. Got him to go at that. 3-2.
Might have been his two-seamer. It registered as a changeup, but it was 89 miles an hour. Changeups have been around 83, 84. Somehow a little good movement away from Refsnyder. Full count.
Full count. 3-2. Everybody moving. Ball 4. Walks him. That walks in a run. 4-0.
Another good at bat. Refsnyder picks up his third RBI. Allard up in the bullpen.
If anybody's new in here for the first time, please say hello in the chat. Love to welcome you in. Hit that subscribe and help us out today.
Sox have drawn 3 straight walks.
3 straight walks for Boston. That's ripped down the left field line. Caught for an out. That'll end the inning. Amen to that, right? Amen to that. We'll be right back here in just a moment, everybody. Wow. That was something. Hey, baby.
Hi there, my name is Allie from Cinder Allie Loves Disney. On my channel, I share Disney pins, items from my collection. I do unboxings, movie reviews, Disney park vlogs, and more. We have so much fun. Be sure and stop by and say hi. Let me know you heard about me from the Pete McDivitt Show. And as always, make it a Disney day.
CLEvsBOS Travel is an upscale travel design and consulting firm specializing in curating ultra-luxurious travel destinations designed specially for business professionals, focusing to deliver the once-in-a-lifetime experience that will create lasting memories, encompassing adventures in Europe or the Americas, luxurious river cruises, relaxing beach getaways, or detailed trips to Disney locations worldwide. CLEvsBOS Travel personalizes the experience. What rich and exciting moments do you want to create for yourself this year? Well, start writing your story with CLEvsBOS Travel today. Okay.
Less weeds and fewer bugs.
Bottom of the second coming up. Hello, William. Welcome in. Bottom of the second coming up.
You'll get everything you need at our best price each season, guaranteed. From our store to your front door. With service so good, it's guaranteed.
Ace is the place. Dun, 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 dun.
Onboard Wi-Fi that goes wherever you go. How it should be. The Hyundai Elantra. Lease a Hyundai Elantra for $169 a month for 24 months. Or get
Let's check and see here.
for 72 months today.
Let's take a look at Walker Buehler's pitching arsenal presented by Howie. Now, this is his arsenal in his last start against the White Sox. Went 7 innings. 9 strikeouts in that outing. Really solid mix of about 6 different pitches, which that's what makes him really good and tough to hit. Manzardo, the first baseman, cracks that
Ground ball over to second real quick. 1 pitch, 1 out. Man, that happened quick.
So that's 4 outs to start for Walker. First 4 hitters, all ground ball.
All ground balls for Walker.
Ari is the second baseman, 269 with 4 home runs. Going after the first.
Fly ball, right field deep. On the track, at the wall, caught. Wow, what a play. Great track of the fly ball. First pitch gone right there. They're swinging early. Yes, they won today, William.
Fewer hits in his last 3 starts. And I asked Red Sox pitching coach Andrew
starts has been very solid. He made an adjustment with his changeup and slider, which seems to work really well against the right-handed hitters last time out. But also, he said his ability to drive count leverage, being the attack constantly while showing a really good mix. Bailey said getting his curveball open for strikes early and execution down plate with 2 strikes has been a pleasant surprise.
Getting strike one and being aggressive in the zone is so important for him.
1 ball, 1 strike from Buehler. 2 quick outs here in the second.
Contact early. Only 1 ball. Really hit hard. 13 pitches in.
Bo Naylor taking a ball outside.
Bo Naylor takes a ball outside, 2-1.
The 4 more today is 25 runs of support so far. That's the most on the team.
Something I'm keeping my eye on today because the Guardians have 7 lefties in the lineup. Now, he's been really good against righties. They hit 173 against them. But coming into today, lefties are hitting 314 with 6 walks. So see how much he changes.
3-1 coming in. Rinser, hello, welcome in. Grounded foul.
He's facing a new opponent for his 3rd consecutive start, facing Cleveland for the first time. That was also true of the White Sox and Tampa Bay before that. A lot of new faces for him. 3-2.
3-2 outside for a ball.
So they have their first base runner. The Guardian catcher is on in front of Angel Martinez. If we missed it earlier today, the Red Sox got out in front very early. In the first inning, they scored 3 times in game 1.
Angel Martinez stepping to the box. Runner on first, 2 away. Ball comes in, catches the top. That's a strike.
Martinez hitting 372, swinging a good bat. No home runs. Good in 4.
Fouled off. Yeah, I don't know where they are. We have a lot of our friends that like these 2 teams, but I don't know where they are.
And you never know. There's really no tendencies to pick up on. He's mixing those 6 pitches at any point in the count.
Naylor with the lead at first. That bounces up there, deflected away by the catcher. Narvaez is able to get there in time. No advance by the runner.
Narvaez has been a joy to watch the defensive line of play. Once he got in tune with the pitching staff and figured out, how to call up games with certain guys on the mound, that smoothed out. And he's blocking, he's receiving, and the way he's been throwing runners, it's been really good back there.
1-2 runner goes.
Fly ball, center field, playable. This should be an out. There you go. That's an out. Going to the 3rd inning, 4-0. 4-0. Red Sox.
So on our Etsy shop on Ears by Jenna, we have a few different items. 2 of the main ones is this interchangeable Mickey head, which comes with 9 different designs. It's magnetic. Here's 2 other designs. That one. And the Easter. And the other main item that is a hot seller, which is currently sold out, is the Mickey Topiary.
Welcome to the Clubhouse Chaotic Chat, also known as the Triple C Show, coming to your living room every Sunday night at 6 p.m. Hosted by an incredible all-female cast, this ensemble delivers Disney magic weekly through intriguing interviews, spotlighting creators and members of the Disney community. It's a must-see experience that brings the magic and stories you love to life. Don't miss it.
Every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, the Disney News and Merch Show comes to your living room. Join us as we bring you the latest updates from around the Disney parks, including brand new merchandise, exciting food offerings, and all the up-to-date news you need. Don't miss the Disney magic right here on the Pete McDevitt Show.
All right, top of the 3rd coming in.
You wake up this morning, you're like, let's go to the ballpark.
Turn up the energy with Red Sox first pitch.
The city's buzzing right now.
Pre-game with Nesson's Hall of Fame
We're
team.
gonna have a blast, TC.
Ready for the 3rd. If you're brand new, hit that subscribe tonight. Help us out. We're trying to get there.
May 6th, be at Fenway Park for the Sadon Raphael bobblehead giveaway. Get your tickets now at redsox.com/promo.
There's Monorail Molly. Hello. There she is. Where's who was looking for you? Somebody was looking for you, Jen. Who was it? Who was it? I'm trying to remember. Oh, Ryan Rowe was looking for you. 0-1 coming in. Ball upstairs. 1-1. It's been a long day, Jen says. We're glad to see you for sure. 1-1 here. Swing and a miss. That's a strike.
My favorite. Aruba's right there with them, but I know they're right next to each other, and a lot of those kids grow up playing with and against each other.
Campbell up again. He drove a double last at bat.
Sox really driving up that pitch count. Casey up to 66.
Pitch count being driven up.
Another full count.
Another full count opportunity here. Campbell 1 for 1 today.
Narvaez on deck. Down to 3-2.
Fouls that one off again.
Swing Campbell had with that double. Deep into the gap on the warning track first time up. One of his better swings of the season. He's had a few really good cuts, but he can be so productive going that way. That's in there for strike 3.
That's in there. Got him. Strike 3. Take a seat over there.
Wind up. Swung on and missed.
Nice pitch right there. Navarre is now up. He's 0 for 1 today. Curveball in there for a strike.
Red Sox brought 6 men to hit the first inning, 9 to hit last inning.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. 0-2 now. 0-2. He went fishing after that one.
Away from his fastball, off speed now. You kind of tell he didn't have command for that pitch. A ton of fastballs up above the zone, whether it's adrenaline, the nerves, or the combination of both. Didn't have that pitch.
That hit 2 strikes and fouled away. Red Sox rotation is about to become whole for the first time this year. Bayo's already back, of course. And on the second leg of this trip, we're going to see Lucas Giolito.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Giolito. He's been around for a couple seasons now, and it's nice to get him back. Just a veteran. When he's healthy, he's out there every 5 days and just give you a ton of innings.
He said it himself recently, I've been stealing money for the last couple of years. Rehabbing his way back.
Ball down low.
We had a chance to chat with Lucas during Jimmy Fund last year, and what a pleasure.
Yeah, totally. He gets it. He's one of the guys that just gets it.
One man out, and the lefty with a 2.
Lefty 2-2. Fouls it off.
The crowd here for game 2 about 4 times larger than the first game. Which, of course, was the rescheduled game from the rainout last night.
2 balls, 2 strikes here.
It is chilly.
It's not windy, though, so that's fun.
Comes pitch number 8 in this at bat for Narvaez. He'll take a ball.
He'll take a ball.
Yet another 3-2 pitch coming. And the southpaw with
Nikhazy. Down low for a ball. That's been his challenge today, walking people.
So he's walked 6 in his major league debut. Red Sox leading 4-0. No activity at all in their bullpen. Here's Sagan, 0 for 1, a fly to right.
Here's Rafaela, the ninth hitter.
Sox trying to pile up some runs early in this one.
Fouls that one off. 0-1.
They're to leave them out there as long as they can, not run through a ton of arms in their bullpen. 13 games in 12 days. Guardians.
Now they are getting a left-hander up. And that's Allard for the second time. He had sat down for a while. He's up again. And the 1-1.
The 1-1, strike two.
Tough to keep Sagan on from swinging the bat, no matter how many walks we have seen. And again, we've seen 6 already.
One, two. Upstairs, 2-2.
Good like Sagan to do to get high at some point. Just hasn't happened yet. Just hasn't found that consistency of hard contact.
2-2 pitch. Line drive, center field. Diving catch. Real nice play. Get up and throw it in. Nice catch.
That had a lot of movement on it.
That was a nice catch in center field.
Reed's out there for a center fielder. You saw him go towards the right center gap first. To your point,
That's a real nice diving catch.
Two square. That ball's knuckling out there, shoved back towards center field. That line drive right at you in center.
Here comes Duran for his third at bat of the game. He's 1 for 2. This rookie pitcher, if he could get the walks down, he'd be doing pretty good. He's got 6 walks today.
Rafi Devers would be next up if given the chance.
Swing and a miss, strike two.
Ran on the hole 0-2.
Dun, 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 dun.
85 pitches already. And he's not out of the third inning.
$82 pitches in the third. It gives you an idea of the challenge he's had today. He's got a nice pitch in motion, nice ball. Just missed a little bit too much today with the walks. That's a killer. How about the Guardians winning 150-0 or whatever the heck it was?
The umpires together. Brock Ballou, the home plate umpire, to have a discussion. Again, Ballou.
What are the umpires talking about here?
When they started this doubleheader, they replaced the guy who worked home plate and the front end of the doubleheader with a different guy on the crew. Now watch where he steps out. Yeah, it's like 12 or 11. And he was ready to go when he was getting in there. Yeah, going to be in there 8 seconds, right? So 8 seconds. Long discussion over this.
There's a very long discussion over this.
Start talking to the umpire, then the clock starts running down. Then you start getting that weird. I'm like, all right, am I taking a timeout? Is it, what's going on here? I don't know if they're arguing about the eye contact. I think that's what he's saying to Vos. Well, he stepped out.
But he was back in time.
All right, here we go. They're back. They got together, talked about where they were getting steaks after the game, I guess.
All these new rules have been, but nothing comes of it. Nothing in the end.
0-2 pitch to Duran. Line drive, base hit down the right field line. That's going to be trouble. That could be a run. Duran's looking for 3. Play it third. He's safe. Triple and a run scored. Wow, Duran smoked that ball.
Jared just setting him up, right? Catching a breather so he'd be able to get to third base on triple right there during that break. Oh, what a good swing. Four-seamer top of the
Wow, four-seamer top of the box, and he hammered it.
not been able to command, and Jared Duran jumps all over this, smokes it down the line for his third triple of the season. At 14 last year, he's coming home.
He's going to steal home. Oh, my God. Duran just stole home. Holy hell. They're going to check it. Oh, my God. I haven't seen a steal home in years. They're going to review it. Wow.
By the way, what a series here for Durant, right? The controversy about whether he was in or out in time. Then he rips the triple.
Show the replay. Let me see it.
Captain Chaos, all right? That's who he is. And he was feeling himself after the triple. Get a good look at it here. Got a good jump.
He got an incredible jump.
Sneak in there. This is the perfect angle. Let's see. He's safe.
He's safe.
He's safe. Definitely looked at there. I tell you what, I would definitely want to take those batting gloves out of my hand, though, because if he tags that glove, you're going to be out. It's part of you. But he's in there.
Wow.
At least they have an angle we don't have. There's no touch to. Man, do they consider down at the bottom of that mid-touch part of the batting glove before it tagged him on his forearm? That's what they're going to have to look at. It's going to have to be definitive to overturn that. So they ponder this in a review room. Right now it stands as a steal of homes and 6-0. And are we getting an answer here?
He's safe. Wow. First steal of home for the Red Sox since June of 2024. He had a massive lead. Ball down low, 2-0.
Today was a 16-year anniversary of Jacoby Ellsbury stealing home at Fenway Park. Yeah, against Andy Pettit. Yes, that's exactly right. With that one vividly. So on the day. Yeah, how about that? He can shake you up.
Swing and a miss. 2-1.
After he hit the triple, he was super fired up in third. And when he gets going, it's hard to slow him down.
That's crazy. I haven't seen that in years. Fly ball, left field, playable deep at the track. Schneeman catches it. That'll end the inning. Bottom of the third coming up. Crow finds some ice cream DoorDash for Monorail Molly. Hey, if you got her home address, send it to her. She'll love it. You can take care of it. Where do I want to go? Right here. We'll go over it.
Come check out the Zip-a-Dee-Doo Doug YouTube channel. Start your week right with Coffee Talk. Doug and Scallywag Steve for Disney news and what Disney YouTube creators are live for the day. Need a midweek pick-me-up? Hump Day Hangout is your go-to for hilarious banter, games, and the perfect escape from the workweek blues. And join Monorail Molly, Kelsey Elizabeth, and Doug for Shade Room Runway for the latest styles, fierce looks, and a runway show you won't want to miss. Whether you're looking for a laugh, a dose of inspiration, or just a good time, come check out the coolest YouTube channel out there, Zip-a-Dee-Doo Doug.
Yeah, if you're going to send her ice cream, you got to take care of Zach with the Dairy Queen. I don't know why he's got that on his mind. He's just crazy. Bottom of the third. Let's see if Cleveland can do what they did last game and forge a comeback here. $124-87. The Cavaliers won. That ends their series. They can sit and wait now and see what happens. Waiting for the competition to come to them. A little rest during the tournament is not bad.
I think I need to do more with my money. Should I still be renting?
I live with my mom.
How much should I save for my kids' tuition? What kids?
Jenny's out of here. Have a good one, Miss Corby Sinclair. Of course, my Orioles are losing again. Charlie Morton's on a hill, and he's horrible. Horrible. 6 starts, going to be 6 losses. Debbie loves Dairy Queen. 6 years since you had it.
So the other day we were like, what's the most exciting play in baseball? Single play. Well, maybe it's the triple. But this tops that. Yeah. And it's the same guy.
Ground ball, foul. Christmas only hitting 167.
Does he come up with that on his own? Does somebody tell him?
It is chilly there. 49 degrees at the stadium. That's crazy. Oreo blizzard. I don't know what blizzard I had last time I had Dairy Queen, but it was a lot of chocolate, and I wasn't happy with it. Man, that place was busy. Ball outside, 1 and 2. It was packed in that place, constantly going through.
I mean, if you hesitate at all, you're out like 2 feet, 3 feet. 1-2.
Popped up. Shortstop's got this one. 1 away. That was not a good pitch to swing at.
We go back to Jacoby Ellsbury. 2009 with Andy Pettit. He actually stumbled there.
I don't care for the dilly bars, but give him an Oreo blizzard, and he's a happy boy for John.
Crazy. It was 16 years ago today. What are the chances of that?
Ball outside.
So is this. I mean, anytime you see it happen, it's so rare.
We got a windy day outside now. I'm looking outside the window. Man, that tree is really blowing. Holy heck. Rocchio looks at it as a strike, 1 and 1.
Just maybe next time. This is just, us talking back and forth. Put that.
It's been way longer than 6 years of ice cream at Dairy Queen for Tim. Liner to left. That's down. That's going to be extra bases. Rolls down into the corner. Rocchio into second with a double. There's some sign of life. Mint Oreo Blizzard Rinser says. They have a ton of flavors, I believe.
Well, he laid out for it, couldn't quite get there. And they have a base runner, just their second of the game. Yeah, when a lefty hits this ball too, it is slicing away from the defender. Jared makes
wow.
Effort on this ball. I thought the route was just fine. Just out of his reach.
It's really tough to dive down the line on a ball.
Top of the order in Quan.
Ball down low, 1 and 0.
Hitting 340.
I might have to order myself a small chocolate chip shake from Baskin Robbins, maybe. Maybe that's the route I go tonight. And get one of those. Quan takes a strike, 1 and 1. Asks for it to be extra thick. Little bit of chocolate chip.
See some of these guys go to those harder change, whether it's a kick change or not.
Strike right there. 1 and 2. I really wanted Amber to get me some soft ice cream, but she didn't have time. She had to go to work. Soft ice cream with rainbow sprinkles. Line drive, base hit for Quan. Send him. Nope, Rocchio's going to hold up at third. First and third, 1 out. Quan coming through.
First and third for the Guardians in front of Schneemann.
See if Schneemann can do something. Sounds like a law firm. Schneemann.
outfield shifted over. One claw. Nobody there to make that play.
Lila Rose, welcome to the party. Glad to see you tonight.
Gonzalez playing in the nightcap at first. And strike one.
Strike one right there. Vic the Brick, what's up, Vic? How you doing? Is this your first time in? If it is, welcome. Thank you for joining. If it's not, welcome back. Vic the Brick. I think you're returning, though.
Walker Buehler attacks the zone, but he attacks the zone on the edges. You see him pitch to the bottom of the zone.
So it looks like I'm headed to Dairy Queen. What are you getting for me? First time. Welcome in, Vic. Hope you like what we're doing here, my man. I'll do close to 110 games this year for Major League Baseball on this channel. If you like what we're doing, hit that subscribe. Become part of the family. Could you pick up one for me and drop it off? Checking on Manzardo's stats. Okay. Hadn't done a lot yet this game. We do talk a lot of gambling and fantasy over here as well. So if you're into that, you'll like our channel. Schneeman today, 0 for 1. 36 pitches in for Buehler right now.
He's churning. Runner first holding this time, and it's again.
Grab all foul. We've got a couple Dairy Queens around me, Plymouth, but they're not that great. I was in one on a trip recently, when I went up was the Cleveland area for work. They've got some nice ones up there. They're really, really clean, really nice places. Ours are really old down here. 1-2, got him with the gas. 94 miles an hour, 2 outs. DQ is hit or miss. The ones down here were old. Just nothing that impressed me.
When you see that many slower pitches, the fastball just feels like it gets on you super quick. Ramirez 0 for 1.
All right, Ramirez, one of the best hitters on the Guardians up there, ready to go. Drives it dead center. That's going to be playable. Runs it down. That'll end the inning. There was talk about one in Plymouth, but it never happened. We're 45 minutes away. Gotcha. Jack in the Box. I've never had Jack in the Box. Never had it. There's a very old burger place in the town called Ranch Drive-In. And oh my gosh. You find a lot of those mom and pop places. You can find some good shake places. Tell you what, I love that. Was it Wilderness Cavern? Wherever that place we went December. Wilderness Lodge area. That restaurant over there, man. The milkshakes over there. Mother of pearl. Smooth as a Sunday afternoon, I tell you. Bregman's story and Ref Snyder coming up. Dun, dun, dun. Love a good homemade quality shake where it's almost too tough to get up the straw. That's where you know you got something good. God, look at the wind outside. Holy hell. I didn't realize it was that windy.
You show up for those who count on you, and so do we. When our customers and communities need us, we're there. Lowell 5 Bank. That's banking outside the box.
I think I'm partially responsible for this Dairy Queen trip. I feel like it's probably mostly my fault. Jack has some very, very random items like tacos, fajita, pitas back in the 80s. Interesting. I've never been to a Jack in the Box. We do not have any of them around us. I've never crossed one in my travels. 4th inning here, top of 4. Bregman ready to go. First pitch, strike right there. Yeah, yes it is.
But the last one, something to write home about for sure. Jared Duran stealing home, straight steal.
Ground ball to third. Nice backhand. Ramirez over to first. Guns him out. One away. Debbie's never been to one. There are 3 mom and pop ice cream shops in Cape Cod. Lines out the door. I bet. Should be opening soon. I bet. Cape Cod, old school mom and pop ice cream. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have a one for that. Soundbite for that.
I love the point where he's kind of hopping around and he's thinking it. He's waiting.
Strike comes into Story. No balls, 1 strike.
That's a cool angle.
Jeremy Story base hit the walk. Fouls that one away. You're hoping the guy will make a mistake, but that kind of speed.
Bump, bump, bump.
You are believing you can get it done, right? You are believing you're going to steal home.
Casey did a good job of getting the ball home. Nice throw to Bo Naylor to give him a chance to.
I really want ice cream now. I did this to myself.
Too fast.
Line drive to right field. Noel coming flying in. He'll make the catch. 2 outs. Mom and pop old school burger. Freshly made burger. The cheese is melted all over the burger. Double cheese on it. Fresh fixins. And a shake on the side. Oh, man. Yeah, monkey nuts. Here's a backfire. Rob Refsnyder in there now.
Sox drew 3 consecutive walks.
Salt and straw. I'm not big on salt and straw. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. 1-0. Refsnyder. Now 2-0. I don't need cricket-based ice cream and stuff like that. Line drive ripped down the left field corner. That's going to be fair. Hitting the 325 sign. Refsnyder around first. He'll be into second with a stand-up double.
Refsnyder hitting the double off the lefty. Who knew? Right? We've said that a lot over the last couple seasons. 91 in off the plate, but just short and quick.
Short and quick to the ball.
That ball smoked down the line for the stand-up double.
So Sox with 6 hits.
Nope, sure haven't, William. All right, guards want to get out of this. They don't want to give up another run here. Pitch there's a strike. Fouls that one off. 0-2.
Sox looking to snap a 3-game losing skid. Only had 7 hits in the first game today. They are already with 6. We mentioned all the extra base hits, but swinging it much better in this one.
Ground ball to second. Short. That'll get it.
Strike. So nothing comes to the double. Still 6-0.
Toyotas are known to go the distance. That's because Toyota is the longest lasting brand. And right now, during the Toyota Go the Distance event, college students at
Dun, 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 dun.
over and above most other offers. Toyota, let's go places. T-Mobile has an exclusive bundle for customers 55 and up. Right now, unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 a
Good stretch in there.
on America's largest 5G network. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy.
Oh, that felt good.
Unlimited phone
Good
lines
stretch always helps you along.
for just $30 each. You know, if you're into that whole saving money thing.
6-0 game. We need the guards to get something going here. Keep this interesting.
Right now,
Manzardo, Arias, Naylor coming up.
so no matter what you're working on, you can save big on all your spring projects. Now through May 7th, shop spring deals on $20 at the Home Depot.
Got these crazy commercials. We'll be right back. Dun, dun, dun.
Gas stations. Oof.
Disney fans, night owls, and midnight wanderers alike, do not miss Disney Insomniacs. Our late night broadcast proves that magic doesn't stop just because the sun goes down. Every Sunday and Wednesday, we bring you the ultimate dose of Disney After Dark, with surprises, stories, and a touch of late night magic that only Disney fans can deliver. Our fan favorite segment, Two Truths and a Lie, is a fully interactive stream contest. Each week, a new guest joins on screen to stump the chat. Will you be stumped or win prizes? You gotta watch to answer that question. Don't miss an episode right here on The Pete McDevitt Show.
Hi, I'm Zippity Doo Dog.
And I'm Scallywag Steve.
And you're watching The Pete McDevitt Show.
All right, bottom of the sixth. Manzardo 0 for 1 today. Ball outside, 1-1. Maine Potato Donuts. I've never heard of them. Maine Potato Donuts? And a lobster flavored donut? Is that a thing?
They were so tough just because how often does he throw back-to-back pitches that are the same pitch? You know, everything's going different directions. Everything's varying in speeds. It's so hard to pick up sequences or a tendency from Walker Buehler. You just have to be ready for everything.
Ball down low, 2-2.
As I say that, it goes back-to-back changeups. Well, not that you could necessarily predict that.
Ball inside, 3-2. Whoopie pies. Everybody likes a little whoopie pie. Instead of a dough-based, it's potato-based. I've never heard of that. Lines out the door. I've never heard of it. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Went upstairs chasing it. That's an out. Wow, never heard of that.
Awkward swings, but almost like guys are guessing, right? And that's part of being able to throw 6 different pitches anytime you want, anywhere in the zone.
But I think you illustrated that really well when you said, well, maybe go back to the changeup. And he throws 93 and he dots it, right?
I also was a 228 hitter, but they'll trust me up here guessing pitches.
I think you're seeing a lot of that unsureness up and down the lineup here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. But that's when he's at his best. You have no idea in any count when he's going to throw one. It's really an uncomfortable feeling as a hitter.
A sweeper there at 78.
And also, when you have that ability, you don't have to be perfect, right? You don't have to perfectly hit spots.
Your ex was born in Maine. You had culture shock. Line drive down the left field line. Bang! Going to get against the wall. Arias gets on base with a double.
And that will be the 3rd hit tonight against the Sox right-hander.
He's going to want that one back. That's an 0-2 sweeper that gets way too much.
That ball was dead center, middle of the plate.
The first true mistake he's really made all day. Getting an 0-2 count against the last place you want that pitch. He knows it.
Bo Naylor took a walk in the 2nd inning.
1 out here. Bo Naylor up.
As a man in scoring position.
Strike, 1-1 here. Wow, some fan just yelled, "When's the last time you've been on base?" Holy cow. Down low, wow.
In B Maine. And to start a homestand against the Minnesota Twins, and then we'll get another look at the Texas Rangers. The Red Sox began the season against in Arlington.
Fly ball right field. That's going to be an out. All right, 2 down the inning. Debbie and Doug, keep the chat up for a second. I got to do something for a second. I'll be right back. All right, coming back in here. 6-1 right now. 2 outs in the inning. 6-1. Oh, man. Oh, boy, that's a shot. Good. Christmas came early. Home run. 6-3. Can't see Quan in a Giants uniform watching this game for him. Nice. Welcome in. Hit me up with a follow today.
Well, it's seen a couple sweepers in that at bat already, and it found him off. There were 2 strikes. Gets a, I don't want to say a hanger. It was at the bottom of the zone, but he had just seen 2 or 3 of them in the.
Wow.
And at that point, you're seeing it well.
That ball was destroyed.
Cleveland has cut the Red Sox lead in half of this inning. And a shattered back ground ball by Rocchio.
That'll end the game. Wow.
To get it. First time that Walker Buehler's been roughed up. It is now 6-3.
FanDuel held a shooting contest to promote its new MySpend tool. MySpend makes it easy to view your deposit and bet history all in one place. Because betting without knowing how much you're spending.
Wow, wow, wow. That was a blast. Christmas came early.
See the whole picture. Make FanDuel MySpend.
Holy cow.
And stop shooting in the dark.
Download the Nesson 360 app.
That's crazy. Bueller was pitching great, and then bam.
Cleaning your dog's teeth can be hard. But not with Greenie's dental treats. Greenie's. Make health a treat. Also, try Greenie's dog food and toppers.
Unbelievable.
That's infected. Maybe getting a tattoo at a 3-day music festival.
Weren't expecting that.
Lucky for you, an Amazon One medical virtual visit can happen anywhere. Even here. An Amazon pharmacy will deliver antibiotics right to you.
You have days like this, like today. I have been on the phone with friends that I've been missing all day long, talking about Preston. All day long, hearing voices, talking to people that I've been missing talking to. It's just been a long, crazy day. And, Preston, it's been a wild 24 hours, Preston has invited some friends like Doug is coming down with us to do something special that's being done for Preston for his graduation while we're in Disney. I've been on the phone today with relatives and just friends from the Disney community and friends from outside the Disney community. There's a ball outside as we start this inning. I've said today more, I love you to people, I think, than I've said in a long time. Like people that helped our Preston along with everything. And people like Debbie and Doug, Debbie's done so much for everything with Preston along the way. I love Debbie to death for what she's done. Preston picked up the phone and called today. Like, he called Casey and told him about this thing. And, Casey at the end of the call is like, dude, I love you. Fly ball, right field. Noel over. Oh, he couldn't make the catch and he crashes into the wall. It's just been one of those days, calling friends up and telling them, hey, I miss you. I want to hang with you. You want to do stuff. Preston asked me to reach out to, I talked to back and forth with Donna Jaworski today, who I haven't talked to in years. And, just said, hey, I miss talking to you. And it's just been one of those days with him doing this whole thing with this college thing. I didn't realize how overwhelming it would be. When you sit there and you're watching the whole situation, I mean, I'm okay. Look, I've had my times as a dad. 1-2 pitch down. I've had my times as a dad where I've had a lot of good days. I've had my times as a dad when had some bad days. But the one thing it's important, Dairy Queen is obtained by Jen. The one thing you got to do is pick up the phone and call people and tell them, hey, you're important. Hey, I miss you. How you been? Preston called Sean Rogers today. I haven't talked to Sean Rogers in forever, but when I was in the hospital here, 6-3 game, Jen. We got you some runs back here. Ground ball to third, Ramirez. Oh, what a play! But he's safe. He beat it out. Campbell beat it out. Runner up first, one away. We haven't talked to Sean Rogers in forever. And I haven't really, he's been busy, I guess. Haven't seen him over here much. But when I was in the hospital, he did a bunch for Preston for baseball. I mean, a lot. You know, they came out and saw him at one of his tournaments up in New York and everything. So we called them, and Preston told him about going to college, and at the end of it, hey, love you, really miss you. It's just Carlos Navarez. You just got to do that from time to time. I know I did it a lot when I was in the hospital, when I was, when I was thought I was having challenges, I would call people up all the time. And I can't tell you how many times I called up Yvonne Myers and Kelly and would talk to one of them and chat for them for a few minutes and say, hey, I love you. I miss you guys. You know, Kelly still tells me he loves me. And I say it to him pretty much every time we talk. And it's okay in my mind, it's okay, and this is the kind of the way I try to live my life, for those people, and I don't care, for me, I'm obviously a guy. Line drive, right field, Noel is going to make that play. 2 outs, going to try to throw it first. He got him. He picked him off first base. Holy hell, double play. Noel catches it and throws him out. I mean, Shane, yeah. It's okay to tell, someone of the same sex, a guy for me, or a girl in your life, that a close family friend or someone that supported you, your roommate through college, you know, somebody who was your, guardian of your kid, maybe like a godmother or godfather. It's okay to tell people what they mean. Tell them how important they are. I believe that. I believe if, it's one of the things that, I believe that, growing up the whole time. And then when everything happened to me, it was 100% that I was like, wow, you really need to tell people that. And I try to do that every day. But definitely we've done that a lot today with a lot of calls that we made for Preston to let people know what had happened. And, I could see the happiness in his face and how proud he was. And man, it's something. It's something. Ground ball over to third. Ramirez over to first. Out. That'll end the inning. You know. Yeah, we're lucky. We do what we do, and I'm exceptionally proud. And you just try to keep it rocking, right? You just try to do what you do. I'm blessed on this channel to have many good people around us that support us and do stuff that doesn't involve money too. That's the whole thing. Like Debbie and Doug and Jen and Paul. The What was it? What is Cake's new nickname? Paka Cakes, Cakeaboo or something, whatever his name is. Cakes and Mandy that help out with the channel. All the moderators that help out with the channel. You know, some of my best friends. I talk to Doug a lot. He's a very close friend. You know, Jen's one of my best friends on this earth that have come because of this channel. I was very good friends with with God, I don't want to think about Jesse and everything. Baker, Baker became a close friend. Cakey Bear, that's right. It's just you just got to do it, man. Spend a few minutes just to say, hey, you know, been a day, and you should really, I encourage everybody. You should do that with parents, and relatives that you have. That should be the same way, as we're sitting here 6-3, and I'm hanging out with you good people, going to the bottom of 6. You should pick up the phone and tell people in your life that they matter. They're important to you. Through through my kids, I've reconnected with a friend from high school who was my best man 40 years ago. Wow. We've texting now. We'll talk soon. Life gets away. Absolutely. You know, I have some of the best laughs that I have now with my YouTube friends, you know, and you don't talk to them all day. Like if I'll be honest with you. There's been days with Doug when he didn't go live where I'll just give him a call and say, "Hey, what are you doing? Hey, how's it going?" I think that's important. Quan up there again, 1 for 2 with a single. Tell people they matter to you. I love all this stuff. I love the fact the December trips been fantastic with friends down in Disney and hanging out down there and been some fun stuff. Debbie trying to run over people with a machine. I think it's very important to do that. You have a weekly call with Dad and text him regularly. That's great. That's what you should do. You know, this whole social media thing, it allows us to have conversations and everything like this, but having the one-to-one conversations, picking the phone up, boom. Magic Adventures, hello. Sorry we missed your show last night. No problem, it happens. When's the trip to Boston? To Boston, we are going up in May, the weekend of the 24th, that Friday and Saturday. Can't wait. Base hit! Left field. No, right field for Quan. Quan's hot. Looking forward to that. We're going. I mean, we got a couple trips this year. Preston and I are going back to Cleveland and going to a game. Preston and I are going to, now it's only with Casey when we go to Chicago, and Milwaukee, but maybe there'll be somebody that follows the channel that we'll see up there or say hello, in Cleveland. I mean, last trips to Cleveland, we got to see Ryan Rowe. We got to see Jen. That was cool. Call mom and dad. It's important, whether it's family or friends. It is absolutely important. Wife's running a half marathon Sunday in the Seaport District. Okay. I've called Debbie Bernfeld different times through our friendship just to tell her how important she was and everything. I've called Doug and done that. I know. I've reached out to like Jeff Condon, who supported Preston through baseball many a times. Hey, how you doing? I'll tell you this: when Chris Dadbills was going through all of his stuff with his dad, I called him every day for like a 3-week period and asked him how he was doing. Oh, line drive double play. Nothing Quan could do. It was a shot. Paul Engel, when he was going through it with his mom, I called him multiple times. That ball was smoked. You find out where your friendships are with people over time and through their actions and what they do. And I will continue to do that. I will continue to share the value of people. That was rocketed. That ball was smoked down the first baseline. Quan couldn't even do anything. If that had gotten down the line, that's a double and a run. Ramirez, fly ball to short. That's an out. End of 5. End of 5. My encouragement to you is if you have somebody in your life that you value like that, pick up the phone and call them. Pick up the phone and call and say, hey, I missed you today. Hey, I haven't talked to you in 2 weeks. I missed you. It's so worth it. That was one of the coolest things when I was sick. People picking up the phone that like Plymouth Rock said, I had people that from high school that I hadn't talked to that were great friends and everything.
But there is another choice. until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. 4K 0.9% APR on 2025 Sierra 1500 models.
Oh boy. Duran, Devers, and Bregman. Duran, Devers, and Bregman.
Chips and a drink for just $6.99. Or if you're big hungry, make it a footlong for only $3 more. Huh, big hungry. Is that a thing? That should be a thing. Find your fresh. The all new six.
You know, the other thing that you can do that's kind of cool while we're sitting here just talking about life. I like chats and we can talk about life. Oliver Garrett, welcome in. When you talk about life, I, I use Doug as a consultant a lot. I've asked Spaceship Ear's opinion. I think Jen's right. I think we ought to do something over here on this channel with birthdays. I think we ought to do something like that where we could acknowledge birthdays. I don't want to do it like this and that or anything where we're singing to people or anything like that, but just having something where we can acknowledge that. I do think that's a great idea. I think that's a great idea. I need to figure out how I can do it and how I can get some help doing it and everything, but you know, I think it's something solid. Cuz again, we're just trying to build community over here, you know. Jared Duran coming up. I got to butter up to Jen tonight anyway to try to. Jen's helping me with a couple of the thumbnails that we're doing down in Disney. Grind drive base hit for Duran. Debbie, is that something you'd want to do? I mean, it would take some time to track it. I don't want you overdoing yourself. Really hope you guys can join me on Thursday. You're working on the spring thumbnail. Wait till you guys see the one for the boat. Wait till you see the one for the boat that Jen did. Awesome. I'm going to hopefully get those up in the near future. Disney Springs is hard to try to figure out. I couldn't do it. That's why it led me to ask Jen to help me. Line drive, another base hit. Monkey nuts on the hit and run. First and third. That's the one that was really tough for me. Mr. Condon. I hope we get to see you when we're up there. I was just talking about you, Jeff. Here, I'm gonna do this live. Red Sox trying to put up some more runs. Red Sox. Hello, sir. We got Jeff Condon live here, everybody. Jeff, first off, your Red Sox are cheating today. Just let you know. I caught him. I caught him twice. I caught him twice.
I wish I had known. I'd put a couple of bucks on that one.
Yeah, well, you know what? You lost 3 in a row, and you got a double header. I mean, if you're ever gonna take it where the odds go for your team, it's usually gonna split, right? That's a big thing. Sure. So, hey, I wanted to call you and just tell you, Preston had ground ball up the middle. Oh my God, what a play! They dropped the ball. Rocchio dropped the ball. Did you see that? Are you watching the game, Jeff?
I'm not. I'm at work. No.
They went up. It was ground ball up the middle. Shortstop fielded it, flipped it backhand, and Rocchio dropped the ball at second. It would have been an incredible double play. Wow. Another run in, 7-3. Boston up. I wanted to call you personally, and we were trying to reach out to some people earlier that just to say thank you for everything that you've done. And I know we've talked about some of it publicly, some of it we've kept private. But I wanted to just say thank you on behalf of Preston and I, because Preston committed to a college this morning or this afternoon.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yes.
I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah, it was a little emotional but unique, but we got invited over to this college that the coach had come out a couple times and talked to him, and he went over to the college. He met with the assistant coach was the one that handled recruiting. He met with the head coach. The head coach he really liked. The head coach spent a couple minutes with us as a family over there, just talking with us and everything, and talked about opportunity and asked Preston what he thought. Talked about what was going on next year. Hold on one sec. We got an 0-1 pitch coming into Story. There's a strike, 0-2, and just kind of asked Preston what he wanted to do, and Preston said, "Yep, I want to commit to coming here next year." So that's cool stuff.
What a great situation for him. Wow, that's fantastic. I'm so happy to hear that.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to thank you. We've been thanking people all day, and that's what we've been talking about a little bit here. So appreciate you, my friend, even though your Red Sox are going to lose to my Orioles, even though my Orioles stink. I've already.
I don't doubt it. I don't want to burst that bubble.
There's a pop out. There's a pop out now. I've already talked to people. The Orioles said we will step up and play that day. That's what they said. We're not worried about the rest of the season, but we're going to beat you. So.
I hope you're right.
All right. Well, I'll let you get back to working and probably cooking some type of a roast or something. I don't know what's going on up there.
I wish.
Debbie tells me I'm supposed to be nice to you, Joe. I don't know. Debbie,
no, don't start today. No.
Debbie's very worried about you.
I'm fine, Debbie. Thank you, love.
Yeah, cook some squirrels and send them to her. That would be good.
No.
Bye. I'll talk to you later.
See you, buddy.
Jeff Condon, for those of you that many know, along with Debbie, helped cover the last couple years for us for the cost of broadcasting some of the baseball in StreamYard. So thank you to Debbie. Thank you to Jeff. Hello, Team Marie's Place. Fly ball, center field, driving him back. That's playable and going to be caught in center. God, if they could have turned that double play at second. That backhand was beautiful up the middle, and he fielded it and flipped it around his body, and it should have been an out. That would have been a play of the week. Wow. Oh, crap. I went out of the thing. Hold on. I lost the game for a second. It'll be right back. I hit the wrong button. Here we go. 2 outs in the inning, 7-3 still. Popped up. That should end the inning. Center fielder coming flying in, Martinez. He'll make the play. That'll end the inning. Red Sox get one more, 7-3. We're still in a battle here. It is a great community family day. Absolutely. I agree with you, Jen. Very well said. What am I going to get to eat? I need to figure out something to eat. I've been trying to eat healthier. I got to get something to eat here in a little bit. I'm going to do that after the game. Can't wait for you guys to see these thumbnails we're working on. So I really hope everybody, if you're in listening distance to me, I'm going to be talking about it till Thursday. I hope you can join us Thursday night. It's going to be Thursday afternoon, probably around the 3:00 time frame. We're going to get started early at Preston's game for senior day. Amber's going to be there with me. She's going to have the gimbal, and her and I are going to be going around. We'll show you some of the location around the school, and we are going to probably talk to some parents real quick on early senior day and what they're thinking and all that. Right before the game starts, about 3:45 time frame, we will have the ceremony for the seniors. It's nothing major, but it'll be a nice memory for them with their parents and whoever else they decide to bring with them, any other important figures in their lives. Manzardo, Arias, and Naylor coming up. So we'll have the presentation ceremony right before the game. Then we'll have the game. And then after the game, I've got a special segment with the seniors lined up. So I hope you'll tune in. I'd love to see as many friends. You guys are all, this community that we've created over here and that we're building upon. Salad with goat cheese. No goat cheese. No goat cheese. Oh boy. It'd be great to see a lot of people over there on that day, Preston Senior Day. Be really awesome. So I know he's excited and going to probably be looking to see who will be watching that day. Debbie loves her goat cheese. Debbie loves milking those goats, getting the cheese. Monkey nuts. I did it again. What is wrong with me today? I keep touching the wrong button. It gets all doesn't do what I need it to do. There we go. Tina was taking a nap. I don't know if I want a salad though. I don't know if I want the salad. I don't want to go all out greasy, but I don't want to go salad. So kind of something soft in the middle, maybe. Manzardo swinging a miss. 2-2. That was an ugly swing. I'm trying to stop pushing buttons. I'm having one of those days.
When did the mustache go back? Have you noticed that? Like over the last 2 years?
2 balls, 2 strikes. Bueller's still in there. Ball down low, 3-2. Cleveland looking to get their leadoff player on any way they can. Ensalada. I want something different too. You ever have one of those days where you're just like bored with everything you've been eating? You're like, I want something totally different. Fouls it off 3-2. And then I've got this ice cream thing going on. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fill that tonight. All 3 kids of mine are working tonight. Welcome into Debbie Thuner. Oh, Raisin Canes. I'd give anything for Raisin Canes. Grab, fly ball, base hit. Leadoff hitters on for the Guards. Raisin Canes, man. It's all about the sauce. You can put your lips all around that sauce and just go crazy. Oh. And that's only good if you can get it warm. When you get Raisin Canes and it's cold, that sucks. And our Raisin Canes is way far away. It's like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. Feed it to the squirrels. Yes. Squirrels do like French fries. Debbie Thuner says, go Tribe. I do know that squirrels like French fries. I have the video proof. Ground ball, dang on it, over to second. 6. Oh, throws it into the dugout. They're going to get it out at second, but they're not going to get the double play. They should have. One out, runner on second. Campbell just rushed the throw, threw it in the dirt. It scooted to the dugout. Wow. Monkey nuts. One down, runner in scoring position, trying to get that run back here. Bo Naylor. He's like half a boo. He's not a full boo, I don't think. He's only batting 189. Ground ball foul. What do I want? Something simple. He has nothing to do with the poo. Nothing to do with it. Jen, you missed it. I think when you were getting in the car to go to Dairy Queen, the crowd was sitting there. He was batting his last. Strike 3. Take a seat. 2 outs. He was at the plate, and the announcers were real silent, and somebody in the crowd yelled, when's the last time you got a hit? It was great. Chick-fil-A. What is today? Yeah, I probably could get Chick-fil-A. Or I could get Popeyes, maybe. Chicken's not a bad thing. Broken bat. That's going to be an out. Bueller gets out of the inning. Guards don't get a run in the 6th. We're going to the 7th. Chicken might not be bad. I have not had a good chicken sandwich in a little bit. Yeah, Kelsey would say you need to get it grilled, but she's got it choking the chicken machine down there with Tyson. They put the chickens right in this machine, and it twirls them, chokes them, blip, they're done. They choke thousands of chickens a day. Chicken salad would be good, but I can't get it from where I want to get it. Where I want to get it is Sam's. They have some of the best chicken salad. I could sit and just eat out of that container. It's so good, chicken salad. I'll get my own container, put it in my fridge here, and just snack on that. Oh yeah, some of the stories Kelsey was on fire. She was a great addition to the show on Friday night. Brings a whole new meaning to choke the chicken. It does. It's how they do it. They put them in the machine, spin them around, click. They were talking about how many millions of chickens they harvest a year for Tyson when I was working with those people. I'm thinking, man, that's a lot of damn chicken. Is it good chicken salad from Sam's? Oh my God, Vicky. So Jen turned me on to this, and I didn't believe her at first. I'm not going to lie. Jen told me, oh, you got to get this chicken salad. And I'm like, come on. It's Sam's. It can't be that great. It's the one with the green lid. Yes. And I got it, and it was like heaven in a container. It was so good. Spiced right, perfectly mixed. It's incredible. I need to get over there and get some more of it. Definitely good. And their chicken salad that they make there fresh is not bad either. It's pretty good, but it doesn't have as long as a life. But it's good too. But they're two different flavors. If you get the container, it's totally different flavor than the one that they do there. But like I said, both of them, go to Sam's, get your chicken salad, 100%. Line drive hit hard, backhanded. Rocchio over to first. Nice pick at first. Manzardo on the pick. That's an out, one away. Yeah, that's good stuff. I love me a good chicken salad. I haven't found one at any of the other grocery stores down here. Yes, exactly, Jeff. The Walmart Sam's, like Costco or BJ's. It's really good. Green lid. You got to get the green lid. Dave's Disney Dream, welcome in. Shannon Woods, hello, welcome in. Curveball in there. Allard is your pitcher. Allard. Debbie says, I love crunchy chicken salad. Public makes a good one. I don't have a Publix up here. Ground ball to the pitcher. Throws to first. That's an out. 2 outs. We don't have any Publix up here. Publix. Vicky just had a turkey sandwich. I got to get something good. Man, now I got chicken salad on the mind. Jen's returning the favor to me here today. Now I got chicken salad on the mind. All these things I can't get to. All the things I want to eat that I can't get to right now. Dang on it. Publix has good subs from a deli. They do a good job with that, Dave. The place up here that does it for us is we have Wawa and Sheetz. They're gas station / convenience, and they do good subs. They do really good subs. Most of the stores up here, I don't know any of the stores that we think of that jump all over that. 2 outs here in the inning. Ground ball up the middle. That's an out. Second baseman over to first. 3 up, 3 down. Middle of the 7th. How you hanging out there, everybody? the next time you watch that, watch the lady in the blue and red. She's obviously doing an Instagram or a TikTok. She doesn't even look at Grayson the whole time. She's on her phone doing this and that the whole time that's going on. She doesn't even see Grayson. What did Dave do? Did I see where Sanders ended up? Colonel Sanders, he's in the grave in Kentucky. He has great chicken. Maybe that's where I go for chicken sandwich, Dave. That is a great suggestion. Thank you for bringing up Colonel Sanders. Shannon, that steal home was awesome. Bottom of the seventh, Walker Buehler is out. You're into the bullpen. Into the bullpen. They're bringing in a lefty. It's Wilson. Justin Wilson, been in 10 games. ERA 4.70. Maybe it's Colonel Sanders. 3769 special spices or something. I don't know how many he's got. He's got a lot of spices. Here comes Christmas. He's got a 2-run home run already today. Fouls that one off. This is a big kid this Christmas. Big, big Christmas. Let me see what's available on DoorDash. Let's see what's available. What is available? Ball upstairs, 1 and 2. I could get a crab cake sandwich. I could do that. A little bit more than I want to go, but I could do a crab cake sandwich. Won't be long till they have soft crabs available, and I will walk through fire for a good fresh soft crab sandwich. Is this a full game? Yes, they play a full game. Ground ball over to short, line drive over to short. Noel's out. Yeah, I just try to help those people that might be hearing impaired. You know, Tiki Man, Tim. I think it was Tim that said that one. Yeah, Tim. Just trying to help those people as well. Trying to be all welcoming for everything over here. Maybe a crab cake. Crab cakes are, I can get that broiled, so it wouldn't be a lot of heavy breading and all that stuff. Do you know that Mike Messina is the last Hall of Fame pitcher that the Orioles have drafted? Yes, I did know that.
I was so excited because I finally was getting one.
Ball down low to Rocchio. Rocchio 1 for 2 today. How late do I have to make a decision on that? Delivery time is 19 minutes. I see wings, but I don't know if I want to get them. Doug's got me on a scared of eating wings. Doug was destroying some wings the other day. Dougie like wingy? What was that? Was that Tommy Boy? Tommy like wingy? We can change it to Dougie like wiggy. Tommy Boy, one of the great movies from Sandusky, Ohio. Love that movie. It's pretty cool. I can see right where I came in the park at Progressive Field right there. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 outs in the inning. Tuna nachos. They got those. They got a sea bass. Do they have a lobster roll? Holy cow, they got a lobster roll. I wonder how good that would be. I wonder how good this lobster roll would be in Maryland. That's a question. That's the tough thing. Do you get a lobster roll in Maryland?
One
1-1. Quan fouls it off. God, I've been had a taste for a lobster roll because I haven't had a good one for a long time.
still trying to get a very tough hitter.
Oh God, do you go lobster roll or do you go crab?
Fouled off himself at home plate. He'll do it.
Fouled off himself. I should be able to get a good lobster roll when we go up to Boston for that weekend. Probably be able to get a good one up there. I don't know what restaurants are around the hotel. We're somewhere right not too far from the park. Ball outside. Tim, do they have a good lobster roll in the stadium? They have any places in the stadium to do that? Ground ball over to second. I don't know if they've done any renovations and they've got a place over there actually in the stadium. I know right outside the stadium they got that great shop where you can buy stuff. Who's playing that weekend? The Orioles and the Red Sox. Doug, are you a seafood guy? I can't remember. Are you big into seafood or no? I know Jen's not. I know Tina is. Curtis fan said, Pete, I was just thinking the Browns need to draft one more quarterback. Don't get Molly started, Chris. You get her or Ryan Rose started today, they're going to get him fired up. Ryan Rose already fired up this morning in the chat.
Now you can get a personal prescription delivered to you from the helpful folks at Ace. You'll get everything you need at our best price each season, guaranteed. From our store to your front door.
Ace in the place. It's a great choice for the Browns at that pick, all the way back at 5. They didn't waste anything for him. If he turns into something as good as he says he is, then it's a spectacular move, and they've had one of the best drafts they've ever had. It's a no-lose situation for the Browns. It's one of the smartest things they did in the draft. I didn't see Doug answer me yet. They open Yawkey Way, 90 minutes for the fans. That's where the shop is, right? Browns had a solid draft. I think the Browns had one of the better drafts, honestly. I'm very happy. I thought the AFC North actually did pretty good all the way around. But if Sanders works out, thanks, Shannon. If Sanders works out and becomes anything like he says he is, that's one of their best drafts in history. That's a big if. You don't know. Ground ball up the middle. Second base. Shortstop's got it. Throw to first. That's an out. Look at the draft when the Ravens drafted Lamar Jackson. They drafted him in the bottom of the first round to get him before anybody else did, and I didn't see it. And that turned out to be a spectacular draft for them, and I never even knew it until years later. You just don't know. Strike right there. If you watch the highlights of the Cleveland draft room, Flacco's in Cleveland right now. Flacco and Pickett are going to try to get them through till they can figure out what's going on. If you watch the Cleveland draft room, which I did, I saw some highlights. I didn't watch it live. I saw some highlights. Kevin Stefanski was really happy. Lunging fly ball right field. That's going to be an out. 2 outs in the inning. Stefanski was really happy with the pick of Sanders. The general manager was not too thrilled. He wasn't about it. So it was like a split decision. So, and I don't blame him. You don't know when you're taking a guy that late. It's just like the Ravens took a chance on their second pick. The guy had a lot of off the field BS, but his upside was huge. If this guy stays straight and doesn't screw up off the field, Ravens had an incredible pick. If the same crap happens and he ends up not playing, we choked on it. So look at Mr. Irrelevant for the 49ers. Yeah, who would have expected Brock Purdy? Fly ball center field. That's the end of going to the bottom of the eighth. See, here's the thing. I love my Ravens, but I'm just as proud of the division that we're in. I'm proud of the Steelers and the Browns and Bengals. I think we've got a great division of football. I think the games are always punch him in the face. Great. And the fan bases are great. I love it. I'm proud of what we do. So, if I can't win it, I wish for two things. One of our teams in our division to get it, or a team to get it, that hasn't won it for a long time, like Dave's Lions, was one. Fan bases that haven't seen success for a while. No disrespect to Tina and the Patriots and Jeff. They've won forever. And Tim, they won like I don't know how many Super Bowls. It's nice to see somebody else get a little bit. I don't want to see Kansas City win right now. Same thing. Give us a break from Kansas City. Congratulations. You've done a great job. Wow. Super Bowls galore. That's awesome. Let's get somebody else in there that hadn't done it if it can't be my team. Look, here's the great thing. May 14th. May 14th. That's what? 18 days away? They're going to announce the schedule. Do you guys know what that means for May 14th when they announce the schedule? Right here live on the Pete McDevitt Show, I will load up 90 football games. 90 football thumbnails will go up right on this channel that week because the schedule will be out and I will be putting them up. Doug. Okay. I give you credit on that one. That's a good one, Doug. That's really good. Bottom of the eighth coming up. I will be putting thumbnails up. The only thing is, it's going to be interesting for me is I found out that Preston's new college team will be playing fall baseball. So I'm going to have to work around Preston's baseball schedule because I'm not going to miss my kid at his college, hopefully helping his team, So that'll be kind of cool. Slayton coming in for the Red Sox right-hander here. Bottom of the eighth. They had a decent draft, Tina, though. They didn't have a bad draft. We will get some football games up, though. I'm telling you. 90 plus here. I don't know yet, Chris. I heard the rumbles that in the spring they do a tournament in Florida. I heard rumbles of that they do that. So I don't know all about it yet because we're still figuring it out. But that would be kind of cool to go to. Now, it's not Orlando. I wish it was. Oh, God. All right. Touche. That's a good one, too. Go ahead, Tina. Your turn. I think it's not like Orlando, which I wish it was. I think it's Tampa area that they go to. Or at least that's what I've heard. There's a walk, leadoff walk. But that would be awesome to go support him there. Around here, most of the games will be state of Maryland. Here comes Ramirez. Ramirez is due like yesterday's garbage to be picked up. He's due. He's 0 for 3 tonight. So I'm excited about it. It's gonna be another chapter in my life. Everybody knows Jen's son is graduating this year, which is awesome. Congratulations to her and her family for that, her son. And it's been kind of cool since getting to know her, watching her support her kid in college, and to be able to follow in that path. So that's kind of cool. with Preston. He's so proud, guys. The look on his face today, I couldn't buy that if I wanted to. Couldn't buy it. Strike to Ramirez, 1-1. Yeah, it's awesome for Jen. And he's done very well in his college overall career pitching. Strike up top, 1-2. One more start in his career, I'm going to be an emotional mess on Tuesday. That is fully understandable. That is completely understandable. Ground ball foul. Doug, I liked it better when your computer was broke. Fouls it off. Why does that sandwich look like it has breast? What's wrong with you, Doug? No, we're looking probably he might be pitcher only there, Chris. Coach was talking to him today. He really likes Preston's pitching. He might get some opportunity at middle infield because his glove is that good, but I think it's going to be more toward the pitching. We don't know. You know, ball down low, 2-2. As long as he's playing college baseball and participating and getting an education, I don't care what position he does. He'll be having fun and being part of a team. Two balls, two strikes. Ramirez is solid. Oh, no. He swung at a ball in the dirt. Ramirez goes 0 for 4 today. The Guardians aren't going to win if Ramirez goes 0 for 4. That's the problem. He's one of the big part of what they do. Where is Sully right now, come to think of it? I can go get Sully in a minute if you guys want. Manzardo, ball upstairs. Let me go see if I can find him. He was awesome today when I came home. I'll tell you about that. Vic the Brick says, let's go, Manzardo. He needs it. Come on, Manzardo. Do it for Vic. Sullivan has gone to bed. He won't be up till Amber gets home later. He has gone to bed. I think Sullivan wants a sandwich. Come on, Manzardo. Rip one. Broken bat. That might get down. Oh, Campbell makes a play on it. Wow, he hung up too long. Sorry, Vic. We tried. Oh, God, that door's open. Man, it's cold. Holy heck. Hold on. I got to go turn this off. So when I got home, it was pretty cool. Shaking your head. Yeah, Vic, I hear you, brother. When I got home today, we walked in this house. Amber was in her bedroom laying down sleeping. And I didn't know it. And I came in the door and I whistled and called for him. And he apparently leaped on her on the bed to wake her up to get the door open to come out to us. I thought it wasn't funny for her, but I was kind of comical. I heard her yelling at him. He came flying in. Barkley wants to know when Sullivan is going to have a meetup. Hey, you could come to the meetup and bring Barkley. Douglas. Campbell makes the play. 2 outs. Now 3. We're going to the 9th. That's good, Doug. I'll give you credit. Don't have to do it again. Top of the 9th, everybody. I want to say thank you to our moderators. I also want to say to our moderators specifically, thank you all. I asked at the beginning of the stream for everybody to go into the chat and acknowledge that you're here so we know, what's going on and we're all on the same page. And I really appreciate the moderators for going into the chat and doing that. My streams are tough doing sports, doing Disney. Football is different from baseball. They're both different from wrestling. I need a team that works together, and I thank you for supporting my request. So, and being here today and helping, very, very important. Thank you, Doug. Doug did a little bit more today as he usually does with all statistics and information on our games. Thank you very much. And thank you to the mods who are dropping links and appreciate it. I wish Barkley wanted to come to the meetup. It would be great to have you guys come up. Even if you just came up for the Saturday event, that would be awesome. I'm sure those two would play in the backyard like crazy. School is starting back. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. We have a couple people that are teachers that are wanting to come but can't make it. Thank you to the members of our channel. We do have a members only Zoom call coming up in a couple weeks. It's on a Saturday, the 10th. I hope you'll make it. Come in and hang with me. Talk with what's going on. And we're going to talk a lot on that members call. I'm going to give some insight into the prizes that we're giving away for the event, for the fundraising event for the charity. That's what one of the things I'm going to show everybody. I'm going to show everybody some of the prizes. So that's my goal. Nope, Mr. Sandwich will not be there. Nope. Top of the 9th. Here we go. Ground ball over to short. Backhand. Up clean. Over to first. That's an out. One away. Oh, my God. I can't even look at my phone. Don't listen to Pete. Mr. Sandwich will definitely be there. Ref Snyder takes a strike.
Pitching into his 5th inning of relief for the Guardians. Rob today has popped up, doubled, flied out, and gone a walk with the bases loaded. To grab an RBI is 3rd. Sox got a run in the first, 3 in the second, 2 more in the 3rd, a run in the 6th.
0-2 down low, 1-2. Ground ball tapped over to third, foul. George S. Cook, hello. 4 weeks until you move to Florida. Nice. I hope that goes safe and well for you. Chapman up to get loose. Aroldis Chapman. Ball inside. 2-2. Ref Snyder pops it up behind short. Nice play. Wilson comes over from second base to make the play. How about that? Wilson on the run. Mr. Wilson.
You normally say, oh, that's the most exciting play in baseball, right? Yeah, just kidding. It's this. I'm going to steal home. I mean, come on. Just producing a run Ball one is on. That was fun. In it for strike. Fresh Molly cut in. I'm sure it was going good. Just a separator. Speed. The willingness to use it like that. You just have to have so much trust and belief in your ability.
What are we going to do with you? I'm not even responding to that. Holy hell. Line drive down the left field line. Oh, my God.
Sox looking for a little more insurance. Both Romy and Rob Refsnyder have doubles today. Coming in, getting to face a couple lefties, which they both fare really well against. Call a little day saver, right? Romy hadn't had a hit yet. And a strikeout there in the first. He's hit a couple other balls hard, but nothing to show for it.
Tina, my hypocrisy goes so far there. Strike right there. 2 outs in the inning.
Double and an infield single tonight. Sox trying to add on in the ninth inning, leading by 4.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Sox with 11 hits to 7 for the Guardians. Raffy with a couple of hits in the nightcap as well. Double and single.
No, not yours, not mine, not nobody's. Let's make that clear, Tina. Nobody's. There's the 3rd out of the inning.
Silverado Trail Boss. And a little work.
Oh.
And a little play. And a truck that says no to nothing. And Chevrolet.
Hey, I need help here. I need help. Hold on. I'm putting a link in the chat. I'm putting a link. Go to that link really quick. Vote for Roger Rabbit. Click that link really quick and go vote Roger Rabbit. I need everybody to do it right now. Everybody go to that link and vote Roger Rabbit. I hope it's still up there for you to vote.
If you've been thinking about making that move, finding an edge, going
Oh, did he take it down?
growing your confidence by
Crap.
thinking beyond that, not trying to do business on your own, growing your fleet, then growing it again, taking a big step. 500.
Everybody go in that chat and tell him you better vote right. You better do Roger Rabbit because Pete said so. Right now, click in that chat, go into that chat and tell him you better do Roger Rabbit. Pete said so. Right now. Light up his chat. Light that chat up for me right now. You better do Roger Rabbit because Pete said so. I need everybody doing it.
Don't miss the debut episode of The Mindset where Alex Bregman reflects on
Light up that chat.
Wednesday at 5:30 only on NESN and streaming on NESN 360.
Tell him you better do Roger Rabbit because Pete said so.
Here comes Mr. Chapman. Get this.
Aroldis Chapman coming into the game. I wonder if he'll answer his phone. Let me see if he'll answer his phone. Hope his phone's right there. I'll wake him up. If it's not Roger Rabbit, I'll sue you. If it's not Roger Rabbit, I will sue you. I am okay. I am live trying to call a baseball game and trying to watch you and vote. It better be Roger Rabbit. Okay. I'm not going to call my lawyer then. All right. Bye. Naylor coming up against Chapman. Fly ball down the right field line. That's going to be an out. 1 out. Duran's going to run it down. Hey, O'Connell. How you doing, buddy? Look at that wind blowing in, coming in off the water, blowing straight in.
CVS Health is leading healthcare solutions company and a trusted partner for every meaningful moment in health. Learn more at CVSHealth.com.
Martinez looking to strike. He's 1 for 3 with a base hit and steal.
I like this kid, Angel Martinez, for the guards. I like him.
Got a slider, and it's 0-2.
It's one thing when Coronas has his 100.
Hey, got to do what you got to do to protect Roger Rabbit.
What are you supposed to do? Just pray and hope you get what you're looking for?
God, my Orioles are horrible. Unbelievable. Going to lose a doubleheader to the Tigers. Swing and a miss, strike 3 at 101 miles an hour. I will be live tomorrow. What am I doing tomorrow? I have the Triple C show. I have the Triple C show. I know I have that.
When he's spotting that power stuff, you have no chance.
This should be fun, though. Here comes Noel. He was cracked at 3 rounds.
Here comes Noel. Tomorrow, right now, what do I have tomorrow? I've got the Orioles Tigers at 1:40. Then I got the Triple C show. Then I got Insomniacs tomorrow. I got to put some thumbnails together for games for next week. I'm going to do that tonight. Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate it. No balls, 2 strikes to Christmas.
Right? You gear up for 100, top of the zone, and then the ball falls out at 93.
Hello, Miss K. Wilby. Welcome in.
I'm Chapman. I want to blow his doors off right here.
Chapman's going to throw this 101. Thank you, Alex. Here it comes. 101. Boom. 103. Chapman just hit 103. It was a ball. Keep getting distracted. I'm going to start working on thumbnails when I get done here. I'm going to order something to eat, and then I'm going to work on the thumbnails. 102, strike 3, blew it by him. Chapman finishes. Guardians split the doubleheader today, and you're going to have Bueller getting the win. Nick Casey getting the loss for the guards. Red Sox win this one, come back and do it. Thank you again for watching me today. This is it for me tonight. I'm going to take the rest of the night and work on some stuff. I will see you guys tomorrow. I can't wait for that. Go out and support somebody. Have someone. Go over to Walt. Go back over to Mouse Talk. Go back over to Mouse Talk. Let's raid him on the way out. Ready? Hold on. I'm going to tell you what to say. Hold on. Here's the link. I'm going to put in there again. Go over and raid Mouse Talk and tell him. Let's see. What do we want to tell him? Let me get, what's the current one on Mouse Talk? Go over there and say, Pete McDevitt raid, always bet on the dogs. Pete McDevitt raid, always bet on the dogs. We'll see you real soon, everybody. We'll see you real soon. Good night, everybody. Do. Gonna get the sandwich. Do. Where's my number 2? Hey, Jen's right. Where's the link for that? Dave's Disney Dream will be live tonight. Hold on. Let me get this link for Dave's Disney Dream. You got to support Dave. Hold on. I'm going to find it. Give me 1 second. Dave's Disney. Thank you, Jen. Dave's Disney Dreams. There it is. Where's your stream tonight, Dave? Hold on. Let me find it. You don't have a stream up. All right. It's just, here's his channel. Crap. Having trouble. Home. There we go. This is why I have moderators. This is tough. There you go. Dave's Disney Dream. That's the link for Dave later tonight. Let me see you over there. I will be watching Dave's Disney Dream myself. Thank you, Jen.